Okay, I like to make sure this is the course for consumer behavior design. Okay, and then this is the course of marketing. Okay. Since I'm not sure you're lucky or you guys are unlucky, this is the first time that we divided this course into two parts. Okay, two parts. In the past, we just had the course consumer behavior design, but now we have consumer design and consumer analysis. Okay, and then we have the we start to have the course in the first batch, second batch. I think it's quite confusing. I don't quite like it much. But the thing is that, we have to go with the flow. So this is the course consumer behavior design. In the past, it takes about 16 sessions to complete the course, but now we have to divide it into two. Okay, how many of you planning to take, another course after this, another consumer behavior? Okay, so people who take the first part, people, probably I would like you to convey the message. Okay, it's my understanding that I have told everyone that for some people who would never take this, who don't take this course, are not allowed to take the second part. You get that message? Okay, right. Okay, this is the course, actually, clinical consumer behavior design. So the reason I talked about design, this is not the course that is designed to improve your analytical skill. Okay, it is about conceptual skill. Everything is about everything is about thinking. So it's not about the numbers. So it's about thinking. Okay, and then I would like you to come to study, and you have to think a lot and understand through the world. Okay, because sometimes you see but you don't understand. Right? You think you know, but you don't understand. How many of you are working for marketing departments? Hand up now. So none of you. Okay, this is the idea that when you study marketing or any other subjects, I would like to I like to emphasize, I like to make sure that you don't come to study. You know what? Have you been wondering? When you take the course, the more you study, the more you forget, the more you forget, the more you study. So why study then? So I'm going to talk about accounting, something that you have learned when you were undergraduate student. You forgot everything, right? You forgot everything. What's the point of studying then? What is the point of studying? I like to make clear, this is the course about studying. This is the course about learning. This is the course about learning. I don't love study here, she's beautiful. I just said learning beautiful. Education is not learning of fact, but training the mind to think. Okay, training the mind to think. According to World Economic Forum, World Economic Forum that put Thailand from number 18 to 40 this year. I think the area that the weakness, the weak part of Thailand is, they say Thai people in terms of competitiveness. You mean compared with any other people in the whole world? Thailand is ranked number 40. I think one area that improved Singapore to be number 1 and can beat the last year champion America was 90% about skill. That improved that Singaporean people look pretty much like they have a better skill than the other people in the world. And then the criteria that can judge the people have the better skill or not is about critical thinking. Okay, since I first heard about it, I kept asking myself, did I teach critical thinking in my class? My answer is yes, I did a lot. Okay, what does it mean by training the mind to think and critical thinking? Marketing, you took the course from Ajahn Eng, right? Right, so when you study marketing, they say marketing is for people. What are they? Okay, you know product price place promotion. The whole world seems to follow that, product price place promotion. I have a simple question. I hope you can answer. If you say product price place promotion, why is marketing mix is composed with 4P? Why 4P? You memorize product price place promotion. Where on earth you get the idea from? Who told you that? Professor told you that? And where did he get this idea from? From the textbook? And you memorize it? This is a big question. Why don't you just ask, sorry, where you get the idea from? You study David Credit. Why you have to follow the people? Why do you follow the crowd? You study finance, and there's a cap and they give you the formula. Okay, if I teach this formula, I'm going to ask you not about how to use the formula, improve this formula. There may be something wrong with this formula, but unfortunately, all of you will just believe it completely. This is what makes the student, you finish your study and you have no critical thinking, which is really bad, very bad. Unfortunately, people just know, you just know, but you don't understand. Okay, I need an answer. Why is marketing mix composed with 4P? See? And this is product price place. Now I can do marketing without place. I can sell product online. So why you believe in that? Okay, so this is the course make you think. And this is something going to be with you forever. What you learned last year, what you learned last semester, whatever you come about knowledge, you just knew it. When you knew it, you forgot it. When you understand it, it will be with you forever. Why 4P then? See? It looks pretty much like people you just knew, but you don't seem not to search something more. Why it is so? Any answer? No? That's it. Okay, I asked it's not just about you. During the interview, I asked many people, CPC, it look like people in the whole world, they seem, they act that they know. But, if you ask them, dig further, they don't know that they don't know. You got what I mean? The reason they don't know, because they don't know that they don't know. They think they know, but they know absolutely nothing. You think you know marketing, so I ask you, where already you get the idea for people from the textbook? This is my job. I read the textbook, I repeat what is said in the textbook and tell you, and you just remember. So what's the point then? Because in that case, you can read online. Why are you sitting here then? Why you choose this course? Right? Why you choose this course? Because none of you working in for marketing department. So why this course then? Why this course? Why not the finance course? Because I'm not as good at numbers. Is that all? See, actually, you know what? That's what like Mark Zuckerberg say. Whatever you do, you were born this world. I quite like the word life with purpose. What your objective of studying here then? You think you come here for knowledge? You come here for knowledge. You can study at Mahidol, you say at Thammasat, you can study from somewhere else. Why are you sitting here? Why should you ask upon? I'm just asking, just answer me. What? Okay. Why you want to study famous university?
In Thailand, I think Thammasat University and Lalongkorn
I'm not okay. Go on.
is
Is it famous and so what?
It's about the reputation.
Why you want reputation? I'm trying to ask you what inside you.
It's about the international co-worker that
Okay, because your employer accept this too.
Yeah.
Why you want the employer accept, employer this too? How did it impact you?
Because I'm very advanced in the working life.
Okay, why you need advance then?
To achieve the goal of my life.
Okay,
Yes.
so she doesn't study MBA. She doesn't want to study career. Chulalongkorn is something to help her to achieve the goal. Okay? So compare with any other university, if you choose other university, it may or may not, or it help but help less you to achieve your goal in life. So you don't come here to study. You want to be a successful person. Your mom don't want to study Chulalongkorn, and she cry when you graduate. So Chulalongkorn means pride. Because you study somewhere else, your mom won't cry. That's what it's all about. You see, the more you, because you don't even understand why you study here then. Maybe you don't have it for knowledge. Because you want to get respected. Because all your colleagues, all of them have the master degree. You want to get respected. Okay, how can I make money from you then? So I make university, I keep telling you that Chulalongkorn is number one, Chulalongkorn is number one in terms of ranking. That's brought you here. You see? So we don't talk about the product, right? We talk about what?
Right.
Yes, we talk about what? We talk about what inside the consumer. How much do you pay? $7. Why you dig it? Why you buy it then?
Cheaper than others.
Okay, why you buy it then? Why?
Why?
To drink the water?
I'm afraid that maybe teacher will not allow me to bring the glasses in the class.
Okay, you said you buy it because you drink the water. Okay, that's easy. Can you take this out for me? Maybe you can take that out for me. Why you buy it then? Because you want to drink the water. You take the label out. Okay, imagine it's full and you go to 7-Eleven because the customers say they buy it because they want to drink the water. They want to buy the water. The water is still full. How much you pay now?
$7.
Still $7. You stand right here in front of 7-Eleven, you think $7? People will buy it? I give you free. No? No?
I'm not sure it's clean.
So that's why people don't buy the water, right? The reason that you talk to the customer, sometimes you conduct the research. The problem is that the consumer, they don't know that they don't know. You don't know that you don't buy the drinking water. You buy $7, you buy trusted drinking water. Without that one, you don't trust, you don't drink. The key thing is that you don't know anything. Okay? So that's why when you conduct research, you don't know. That's the problem. There are people who pray on the New Year Eve. Okay? You keep praying. They pray. And my grandma, she get up in the morning, every morning, to what? To make merit, to give food for the monk. Right? Why she give food to the monk? Because she want to make merit, right? No. Maybe she doesn't care much about the monk. She doesn't care much about food. But the reason get to the monk for what? So the monk can say something to her, right? She doesn't want to give food to the monk, but she want to have a nice day. And people don't go to the New Year Eve to pray, right? Why they pray in the morning during New Year Eve? They're not religious, but they're so weak inside because they're so scared. They're worried about the future. They pray during New Year Eve because they would like to have a better year. Praying gives them hope. So they sell hope. That's why Thammagai Temple make a lot of money from people who are hopeless. So people are hopeless. Right? People are hopeless. And you walk to the dark and you worry. You think about you worry. You thought about that much because why are you scared? I'm fear. I'm afraid. Okay? I give you an amulet. And the Buddha image. And trust it. This Buddha will protect you. Your fear will be gone. Because you have faith in that one. You are thirsty. After of your thirst, you drink the water. So this is not the water. But this is something certify your thirst. You're afraid, you're scared. You walk to the dark. You don't have the Buddha image, the amulet here, but you carry it because you get rid of your fear. People are not scared of the ghost, they're scared of the unknown. You don't study here because you want to knowledge, but you want to be successful person. So we are not we don't talk about knowledge. We talk about life. We talk about what inside people. Okay, sometimes people do, but they don't think. Sometimes they act, but they don't know. So this is the course help you to understand life, business, and the world. Unfortunately, people don't have a systematic thinking. Okay, put this way, marketing is such an easy subject, but it's very difficult. You know why? You took Ajahn J course. It looked pretty much like none of you are marketing-minded person. You don't know me before. If you put yourself in my shoe, I'm your client, I'm your customer. You think most Ajahn, most instructor, most teacher, right? Prefer the student to sit in the back row or the front row? Answer me now. Front or back? Front. Why the front are so empty? Right? Because the people in the whole world, they are more likely to be selfish. They were born to satisfy their own needs, but they don't do what the customer want to see. They just do what they want to do. This is all about. If you see through the people, you understand the people, and this is a broader your vision. Okay, this is a broader your vision. Right? You sell the product, you just do what you want. You don't do what the customer wants. What makes Starbucks to be number one in the world? Why America is such a big country? They sell because they sell coffee. They sell coffee around the world. Starbucks. They sell fried chicken. KFC around the world. You see? That McDonald's around the world. What makes Starbucks to be number one then? The service. Where does the service come from? Okay, actually, it's not about service. It's not a product. You certify the customer need. Okay? Because at Starbucks, you can, because do you realize that people never go to Starbucks to drink coffee? People just want to chit chat and talk. Hey, let's go. I'd like to meet you tomorrow. And people say, okay, you have not met your old friend for 2 years. And you say, hey, where shall we meet? Let's go have dinner. Actually, people don't want to have dinner. They just want to have social need. Why you become addicted to Facebook? You think people use Facebook because they want to use Facebook? No, because people are lonely. They want to get connected. People are so nosy. So actually, what makes Mark Zuckerberg to be one of the richest person in the whole world? He did not create the technology. He created something that fulfills your social need. He made you to be what? Because you're so curious about the other people's life. You're so poor. That's why. You're so nosy. That's it. If you become addicted to something, you start to realize it has never been about technology. What is it all about? It's about life. It's about need. It's about attitude. It's about people. People want, if you want social need, you go with Facebook. Okay? But I don't want to talk with the people in the Facebook. Okay? But sometimes I want to get connected with the the princess. Right? Princess, but she never accept me as a friend in the Facebook. What should I do then? I follow her in Instagram. So Instagram is not technology. Instagram is used to boost your esteem. Okay, I have 2 million followers in Instagram, but I can have only 1,000 in the Facebook. My friend is in the Facebook. My fan club is in the Instagram. but I want to be rude, I want to say something bad, I go to Twitter. So Twitter is an instinct. Twitter is the age. Instagram is super ego. Facebook is the ego. So it's not technology, isn't it? It's about what? Everything the whole world plays important role in fulfilling customer need. So why don't you sit in the front? Because you don't feel convenient, you don't feel comfortable. Right? See? So that is a problem. The thing is that people don't understand, what life means. Okay, this is the course make you to understand the concept, something here. Okay, and then you know what? When you know something, you forget it. When you understand it, it will be with you forever. Unfortunately, you have knowledge, you forgot knowledge, but you become wise, you have wisdom, you'll be forever. This is not a course that is intended to teach you to be knowledgeable, but teach you to be clever. Okay, that is all about. So if you want to go for analytical skill, you go with finance. But one day you took finance, 10 years ago. Now people talk about fintech. You see? So actually, if you try to understand, you want to be the CEO. Okay? Right, you want to be the CEO. If you work for human resource department, anyone work for human resource department? Okay, simple question, I'm not saying, for your case. Have you ever really seen number one of human resource department get promoted to be CEO? Have you seen one? No. What does it tell you? Your career path, you can't be the CEO. So you don't choose your job, you choose your career. You know your future. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but if you work human resource department, bear in mind, a person like you will never achieve the goal of being CEO. How about operation? You're background in engineering, you work in the factory, no chance to be the CEO. Okay, you work for accounting, number one in accounting department, never have a chance to get promoted to CEO. How about CFO? Yes, but very few. 90% of CEO come from CFO because they bring the money to the company. Right, that is about the policy, that is about the future. Unfortunately, I don't know. Now you have just the reason they come late, I just talk with me, I can talk with staff. As a dean of the school, I don't like the idea that, the program offer you too many electives. And people quite confused, they don't know what they're doing. Why you choose this course? Why you not choose the finance? Why choose that one? Why? You know what? People just choose the course. You know what? When you choose the course in here, what should you do? You don't choose the course. Exactly the same kind of course. If it's not me, if someone else, the whole class will be completely different. The product will be the same, but the service quality will entirely depend on service provider. Okay, so that's why if I'm asked to choose the course, the first thing I do is I want to ask, last year student, your repeat. Did you do that? See, some of you who fail to do that, I think you're not that smart person. Because you just act, you don't think. The more information you get, the better decision you make. Unfortunately, I don't know. This is the business school. It's supposed to make the people to be clever, not just make the people to have knowledge. Okay, that is all about. So that's why training the mind to think. Think about it and ask the question why and why and why. Okay, unfortunately, most courses, they are about what? About here. They're just about the brain. It's not about understand. When you study something, it must go through your heart, your soul, your spirit. Okay? You like this classroom? I hate it. I don't like it because I don't think it represents Chulalongkorn Business School. This every single touch point is bad. Okay? The thing is bad. Why you choose the gray? Have you ever noticed that this is bad? Why the color of the chair is gray? Why the carpet is bad? This we talk about touch point. If you study marketing, you have to look around. You see? But why you choose the gray? Why is the gray carpet? Because the professor who make a decision about it, they have no idea about marketing. If you can guess the accounting people or finance people who did that. Okay? And they don't know what they do. They don't know what they're doing. Have you been to Samyang Midtown? You did? I bet all money that I have. Did you take photo? Yeah? Where did you take? Tunnel?
Many places.
Where did you take photos? Tunnel? Why people take photo at tunnel, not in department store? That's a big question, you see. So you work for Samyang Midtown, you start to realize that the people take a photo at the tunnel, right? Not in the department store. Why? This is a serious question. Because when people share photo, you save a lot of money. You don't have to go for TV, radio. You save a lot. This is practical. This is the most influential media in the whole world. You let people talk. Why people take a photo at the tunnel, not in the department store? Because your department store is ordinary. I don't see anything special in the department store, but in my whole life, I never seen any tunnel before. So you have to make the power. If you want to make the people to share about your story, about business, you have to make your place to be extraordinary, special. If you will say people don't share, you see, unfortunately they have the business and they got lucky and say 24 hours. You see, but they don't realize that it should have been better. So if you get a chance to open Starbucks over there, you know what should you do? Maybe you can improve it better, right? Why Starbucks is okay? Maybe they're not the best, but they're better than the others. You know what? You live in Thailand, you think you're good, you think you're number one, you talk about number one because the others, they're not good. Not because you're great. We are all equally bad. But, I'm less worse than the others. That's it. So actually, the world is competitive. So this is about training the mind to think. Okay, and by the end of this course, you have to start to think seriously about marketing. About marketing. What do you see? The traffic is bad. The traffic. And this is because of the heavy traffic. That make the Thai economy is so bad, right? Okay? When you see this photo, the traffic, and it's bad. Okay? That's what makes Thai economy so low. No. You know what? In order to improve Thai economy, not because the traffic is bad, I would rather think because you don't see what you're supposed to see. Thailand because it's bad not because of the traffic, but because none of all the cars, none of the car is made in Thailand. You see, what is missing in Thailand? We have no brand. We say the product, but we bought brands. That's the problem. Okay, if you're from Japan, you start to realize that sometimes, Toyota car has better quality than Mini Cooper.
Somehow.
Right? Why people pay more for Mini Cooper?
The design is more stylish.
See? So you have to make why, because you think Mini Cooper is more stylish. So what's go wrong with Toyota? You want to make more money, you take money from my pocket. You have to make the car not only about product quality, but you have to make it stylish to make people like it. You see how you make money then? Make people like it. The more people like it, the more people pay. If people don't like it, people don't pay. As simple as that. So when you do business, in order to create more revenue, you make people like. You don't talk about just product quality. Alright, you know that this product has better quality, but people pay more for worse quality. Why is it then? It's about perception. Right? So actually, you know what? Some people they have to work hard to earn like 3 million baht, 5 million baht, and they spend 3 million baht, 5 million baht on Mercedes. What does it suggest? This gentleman, you keep working for, you're working hard, and then 3 years later, you spend like 5 million baht on Mercedes. The conclusion is, you work hard for one car. You work hard for a brand. You work hard for Mercedes. What do people work for then? Work for Mercedes. And the money when you buy Mercedes, the money went back to Germany. Right? When you drink Coca-Cola, the money go to USA. What makes Trump so be powerful when he seems to be arrogant? I think he have a good reason to be arrogant. Because you guys stupid. Our country is number one. Because you use Google, it's made in America. You think about iPhone, it's America. You think about Facebook, about America. That's why I'm number one then. How about your poor country? What do you have? Thailand, what do you have? Absolutely nothing. You just have product quality. So what? And you sell the product, but you buy my brands. Okay? If all you say you don't have much money, you don't make any mix. Because you are only product. But you buy iPhone. You buy brands. You are the only product because if you quit from your job right now, your boss can find someone to replace you exactly 100%. When you become brand, nothing else in the world can replace you. And unique and different. That's all about. Unfortunately, people don't realize what boosts Thai economy. It's not about chop chai. That's stupid. Have you ever taken the course economics, macroeconomics? Anyone have a major in economics? Anyone think, study in the course economics? What you learn about frameworks? You draw the graph. Understand the graph doesn't improve the Thai economy. That's a bad way to understand economy. What boosts Thai economy is only, must mainly come from branding. That's it. It's about brand. But what do people work for? What do people work for? Why you work so hard? People work hard to earn money. And why you spend money on? On what? Product to buy. Actually, it's not product. Service and not service. You work hard, all right, to earn money, and you spend money to beg your girlfriend to get married. To buy her the diamond. Why can't you buy her just a rope? Why have to wear the diamond? Actually, why diamond is so expensive? It's not about the diamond. Because all of you in the whole world, you're pretty much being brainwashed. And you perceive that diamond has the value. Maybe it means nothing to me. If you give it to someone who lives in the water, in somewhere in the dark, in the African country, they don't know the value of it. It means nothing. So actually, the value is not just about the product. It's in here. People have pretty much been brainwashed. Okay? If you're good in marketing strategy, you brainwash these people. You brainwash them, and when they believe, you make money. How great is it? Now you have bought the pearl. The pink one, the white one must be expensive. However, this is a dark one, this is a black one. It's so dirty. Sell it to me. Normally the pearl must be pink, must be white, or beautiful. But now this one is dirty, it's black, but can you increase the price? sell it to me. You don't sell the black pearl. You say black pearl, even though it's not beautiful, but it is limited. It's very rare to find. If you have it, it's more precious, and people just follow the crowd. Don't you realize that people in the world, they don't use the brain? They have brain, but they don't use the brain. They're not that clever as they think they are. They're not clever. Unfortunately, they're not clever. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Okay, simple questions. This is what you walk around. You see, this is new fashion. Okay, most boys, when they wear their trousers, they fold it up. When they fold it up, every time I see these people, I ask why? Because your house is flooded and people around. They say no, it's a fashion. It's a fashion, and people start not to wear socks because they follow the superstar. They follow the superstar. When the most superstar they do it, people they just follow the crowd. Okay, so maybe they would like to be handsome like this superstar in Thailand. So that's why when you wear the trouser, you just start to fold it up, and you say, "Wow, that's great." Your pants look like those of superstar, but your face doesn't. Okay, so if I ask all superstar here, why you wear the pants like that? You know what they say?
Fashion.
You follow the trend, like the fashion. Okay, follow the trend. Simple question. Where does the trend come from? I ask every single person in Thailand, can you know where does this thing come from? The answer say, no, that's the trend. They say, they told me the new fashion and you see the other people do and you just follow the crowd. That's what makes Thai economy worse. Because Thai people, you say it's a trend. You say people told you this, people tell you that, เขาบอกว่า and เขาบอกว่า But none of Thai people give me the answer where the trend comes from. You don't know, right? But American knows. Won't say you wear what we tell you to wear. You see, people are not as clever as they think they are. You never been figure out where that the trend come from. You just follow the crowd. Because you guys were born followers. You never born leaders. People be vegetarian, you just follow them. You say, oh. People don't have principle. Why people have religion? Because your family is religious, that's why you follow them. See? You wear what we tell you to wear. And you know what, Ajahn, the new color of this, the trend of the next year, gonna be what? Gonna be the red, pink. I said, who told you that? The trend. Who? I don't know. I don't know. You see, let's go to that dinner today. That restaurant is great because they got 3 stars from Michelin. And you like to go. Why Michelin star is so important if you pay more? Because Michelin star show that the top quality. Have you ever asked what's the criteria that Michelin use? Michelin send the people and they give star. What kind of people? Why you have to trust them? They give star and so on. You see? And you don't even know, you don't need further, you just follow. Because you're not that used to, you don't need to brain that much. You just follow the crowd. That's what it's all about. That's why, you know what is the answer? Why 10% of the people in the whole world, 10, only 10%, they have the money, the income of 10% can cover 90% of the population in the world. What does it tell you? They are more rich than the poor, right? And they're more clever. Sorry, they're less rich people than the poor, and they're more stupid. Not many clever ones. If you're clever, you control the people. You dominate the people. You manipulate the people. Unfortunately, most people were born in this world as only consumers. They're not marketers. They don't think. They just act. Right? This is how you take the money from them. Okay, you talk about. Okay, let's talk about the Thai case. Unfortunately, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's take a look at this case. You know, when people talk about the brand, people talk about the case. You know, people just follow the crowd and people just act. This is what you see in the digital. When people start to act, you just follow the crowd. Okay, this is what you saw. Have you been wondering why most people they follow the crowd? See, people act, and you never want to the answer. Can anyone would like to try why people have to follow the crowd? You see, it looks pretty much like you live in this world, but you don't even know how the world works. You think you understand people. It looks pretty much, it seems like you don't. Why people have to act like that?
So they don't want to be left out.
They what?
They don't want to be left out.
They want to be left out. Why they want to be left out?
They don't want to be left out.
They don't want to be left out. Why don't they want to be left out?
They are afraid to be different.
Okay? They don't want to be different. So they have fear. So inside is because they are FOMO. So what drives this behavior? What drives this behavior? Fear of missing out. Okay? So if I want to make money, what should I do then? Maybe I ask 100 people to stand on the queue. You know to be fair, and make you feel like you left out. You know to be left out, buy my product, and I make money. You see, you don't change the product. Okay? Right, in the line. I want to sell the line sticker to you. I want to take money out of your pocket. What should I do? You don't buy my sticker. But I add my name on the sticker. How many of you, have bought the sticker, that have your name on it? Hands up now. Why you buy it then? Why you buy it? You don't know. But you know what? The money that you bought the sticker come to my pocket then. I make revenue because you want to be accepted. You want to be special. You want to be unique. It's not about sticker. It's about understand your insight. Okay? That's what it's about. So the idea is people don't understand what they're doing. So when they understand more, we can manipulate them. If you think about Mark Zuckerberg, why Mark Zuckerberg then? So actually, this is what he said. He did not create the Facebook, but he give people the power to share. Right? So actually, he had found something called unmet need. He had found the people latent needs. Latent is a hidden need. Just look back 20 years ago. You study here in Thailand, right? Maybe you do talk with the people in Japan. You want to show exactly what you're doing now. Did you find anything to fulfill your need at that time? No. But now you take a photo, you add to Facebook, You see? So actually, it has nothing to do about technology. The first thing that you must understand before you create technology is insight. It's insight, right? So what makes this guy to be a billionaire? He has found consumer unmet need. How about this guy, Mark Zuckerberg, Steve Jobs? What makes this guy to be the what? He's the one who changed the world. He's the one who changed the world. Why is such a great guy? Okay, you study marketing, I conduct the research. Okay? Okay, I would like to create a new mobile. Okay, after consumer research. What do you want from my mobile? From your mobile? What benefit, what kind of benefit you want from your mobile? Because I want my mobile to be able to take good photo. I use email, I use YouTube. Why she change the world? So it's not about taking photo. But you understand the customer. When people take photo, you move your hands. The photo will be in the same direction. You see? And none of the consumer came to tell him, I want to take photo, I want to send email, but none of the consumer tell him that you have to get rid of the buttons. You have to wear 100% full screen. Maybe for me, in my opinion, I think what makes BlackBerry to be out of the market, not because BlackBerry did not have technology, but BlackBerry did not know how to get rid of the buttons on the mobile. You don't understand consumer good enough. That's the problem. Nokia gone, not because Nokia did not have technology, but Nokia, they did not know how to create what? The 100% top, full screen and touch screen. So the problem is that every time you conduct the research, you ask the consumers, they don't know. That's what he said. Consumer, they don't know that they don't know. Okay? So what means this mobile to be number one? So it's not mobile, but this mobile is simplicity and creativity. This is a brand value of iPhone, simplicity and creativity. Okay? Simplicity and creativity. So if you know it's simple, I'm going to ask you to design the box. Design the box. What is the color of the box? White. Because it must look simple and creative. I'm going to ask you to design the Apple Store. What you do that? Before you create the room, you should ask, what is the brand concept? So I'm telling you the brand concept of Apple is simplicity and creativity. That's why you go to Apple. There is no sense of luxury at the Apple Store. You have to make it look simple but yet creative. You see? No luxury there. Unfortunately, this is just the classroom. No brand concept. Get back to your office tomorrow and you start to realize that what made your company, right, not quite successful. No brand concept in the building. Do you like this building? I hate the whole building. If you stand in front of this building and you take a look at this building, I think this building is much worse than the old one. At least the old one is unique. This building is just 7th floor and then have classroom, the whole. The design, the architect is bad. The idea is bad, no design, no style. They don't understand what makes this building to have a better value. Right? Maybe the architect, he is no style. Right? He's just too simple, and people don't know what they don't know. This is bad. Okay, let's say Apple is simplicity, creativity. You know what? I don't think the brand control everything. How about this one? The staff. If you hire the staff, can you think about uniform? The uniform of Apple should not wear a tie, should not wear a suit. should be about that simplicity and creativity. One of my, my student, she finished in our school like 5 years ago, and then she got a job at Apple. And then I talked to her, and she said that she get paid around, more 1,200,000 a month, a lot. And she said that what? It's difficult to get a job at Apple. Not only they test you about IQ, they don't test about EQ. They ask you to walk past the check personality. He said that Chula have taught me to be clever, right? To be intelligent and clever, to be a good person. She said it's not good enough. To work at Apple, you must show personality, Apple personality. Your face have to show it's an Apple face. And her friend, failed to get a job from Apple because her face looked like not Apple face, but Huawei face. Another one, she didn't get a job, not because she's not talented, but her face is a Xiaomi face, you got it? So actually, it's not about personality. It's not about the brand. It's just everything. Everything must be able to represent the brand in every single touch point. And this is the way you're supposed to understand, to learn about marketing. If you fail to see everything in the basic marketing, you cannot pass this course. So this is the course help you to see everything in the perspective of marketing. Because you live in the world of brands. You don't live in the world of products. So when you finish this course, you start to design your own brand. I'm not talking about a product, yourself. And make yourself to be unique. Unfortunately, people don't think logically. People just act emotionally. People just do, but you don't. You don't think. Why you put your makeup on your face, girls? What's the point? Because you want to be pretty. What's the point? Today you come to the class and you have met this boy before, this man in your class before. And you know what? None of them can be your boyfriend. Maybe you start to wash your makeup. Tomorrow you don't need to put cosmetic on your face and you save a lot of money. Okay? Why you do it then? People don't put the cosmetic on, but you just want to be accepted. You want to be attractive. You see? You don't stand out of the crowd. That's why most people will want follower. Once you become the leader, you set the trend. You tell the girls, the new trend, the Korean trend is like this. And trust me, many people will follow because they don't have brands. They have, but they seldom use it. Okay? If you take a look at everything in the whole world, we talk about Mark Zuckerberg. We talk about Steve Jobs, about Bill Gates. What made him to be number one in the whole world? I don't think because he's clever. But he has the gut to say, if you want work, it's not your mistake. If you die, work is your mistake. So if he had attitude before he died, he must be rich. This is the motive. Okay? This is the motive. The reason that you finish your undergrad, you finish your degree, undergraduate, you did not finish your study, undergrad study, with honor degree. Not because you're stupid, not because you're hardworking, but you have no motive to get honor degree. I think it's about motive. People have motive to get rich, they be rich. People have motive to be successful, they be successful. But people have, without something inside you, people have nothing. That's why some people, if you have no dreams, you have nothing to push you up. That's why some people are nobody, right? So everything in the whole world can well be explained by every single behavior in the whole world can well be explained by insight. By insight. So that's why I'm talking about this is not just the course about consumer behavior, but this is the course about consumer behavior design. consumer behavior design. Okay, can anyone help me? Why I use the word consumer behavior design by understand human insight, not consumer insight. What the difference between consumer insight and human insight? Okay, I'm drinking coffee. As a consumer, why did I drink this coffee? Come on. Thirsty? Anything else?
The taste.
What?
The taste.
Anything else?
Get away.
Get awake. Now, I drink the coffee, forget the benefit of the coffee. Think of me as a human. What do you think I want to? What else do I want to be? Just say, maybe anyone. Maybe I don't drink, maybe think of me as a human. What else do I want? Come on, I want to be rich. What else? I want to be handsome, right? So as a human, I want to be handsome. Don't you think coffee can make me handsome? Because Nescafe say is make you awake, but you think a human. See? So this is a brand boasting of nature gift, not only that keep you awake, but can make you have better body. So when you talk about brand positioning, okay, you have to consider about human insight. As a consumer insight, why you study at Chula? You say because you want to have knowledge, because you're a consumer. But I'm thinking you as a human, you don't want to just study to have knowledge. You want to be respected. You want to have friends, right? You want to have boyfriend, you have a girlfriend. That's why you study here. That's why I wrote the vision out there, our school as. This is not just a business school, but this is life-changing experience. Don't you think study here for only 2 years can change your life forever? Yes. Even one class, like your last year, many years, even your class, change your life forever. You came here as a miss, you graduate as a missus. You start to get married to each other. Some people say they change their life forever. This is the insight. Some people say because I failed to have a boyfriend when I was undergraduate. So you jump to MBA, you start to look around the orientation, and you look forward to have a boyfriend. But the first day that you met this boy, and you start to realize that you should concentrate on education only. And I think that's good, because your class can make you only concentrate. Otherwise, you have no concentration. You keep looking at him, looking at her. But I think you have each other to study a lot, right? Because your physical appearance, you motivate each other to study only. So that is it about. See, that is about human insight. You don't create the technology. If you start, you create the message, you create the what? Message, you say what? As a consumer, I want to send a message for free. I want it fast and it's free. But line is not about free, it's about fast. Right? It's funny. When you say line, message to line, it's fun, it's enjoyable, you see? As a human being, I want to do something more than that. That's why I rather use the word of human insight. I create this word by my own. People just take a look consumer as a consumer, but this is not just the world of consumer. It's a world of human. Okay? This is the world of human. Okay, before I take anything further, let's take a look. Okay, let's take this case. This is a case. Okay, let me suggest that I Thai people, I think all of you like it. It's called a BNK. What you see in this photo? 100,000 people. Wow, the crowd. What did they do? They go there to shake hands. To shake hands with the girls. Have you heard of it? If you shake their hand for 8 seconds, how much they pay? Let's say 500 baht. Okay, these people, they're young. Okay, but they're young and stupid. Really, seriously. If they're not that stupid, they don't do it. You know what makes people buy? If when people lost their mind, they pay a lot. If you're logical, you're rational, you don't pay. You go there, they're crazy, they shake their hand with the girl, 500 baht. This is something to your mind. You shake one time, 5 baht. How about 2 times? 1,000, 20 times. How about 200 times? Actually, what I'm seeing, the money go to the BNK band pocket, 10 million baht in one day. But these people, they are only the consumer. They don't even think how much money they make from you. That's why most people, they were born only followers. That's why they're so poor. They don't even calculate how much money BNK make in a day. When you buy Starbucks, have you thought about the price? Have you thought about the cost? You put the drinking hot water in it, and the tea bag, 170 baht. You see? How great is it? If you never thought about it, there you say you study MBA. By the end of this course, you must be able to think business. Think of it as a businessman, as a marketer, not only consumer. Consumer, they don't think. They're young, they lost their mind, and they're stupid. Sorry to be blunt. Stupid for me, I'm not saying to judge the people. Stupid means they don't know. They don't know business. They just shake their hand, they're just crazy, you just follow the crowd. You study here, how much money, how much you pay for each, for the tuition fee, how much for one term? 80,000, 85. Have you ever thought 80,000, how much for 2? Right? How much for 10? Maybe for 10, we make almost 1 million. How about 40? One semester, we make only like what? 4 million. You see? And when you got only lousy, shit. You got food? No. You see? And why you pay that? Shilala. Great. That's why you guys are only consumers. You see? In the real business world, most people, they're poor. They never taught to think business. Everything is about business. If you want to study master degree in business administration, what does master mean? Professional. You're a master. You're number one. So please act like one. You say you have a degree in MBA, but you don't see how much money they make. And don't you realize that BNK is not good in Thailand? Because we have to adopt this model from Japan. In Japan, what you have?
Same.
AKB. Okay, have a question. Why Thai people, they had no idea? Why can't they figure out, think about the girl band by themselves? Why did they have to adopt this business model from Japan? Because they're stupid, they don't know what they're doing. What is the reason behind AKB? Okay, when you do the business, when you do marketing, we don't talk about today. We talk about long term. We talk about sustainability. If I go to make this guy to be a popular singer, when he get old, nobody want him. I make this girl to be popular, Tata young. 10 years later, she become Tata old. Nobody wants her. Okay, can you make this girl this is marketing, we talk about long term. Can you make one single? Can you make this kind of business to be more sustainable or even long term? Not short term. That's the AKB. Because AKB in Japan is a girl band. It comprises more than like 40 girls. Each girl can come and go, they can leave the band anytime. But the band remains forever. In Japan, almost 20 years. Because you must have clear goal. When you have clear goal, you have clear strategy. The ultimate goal marketing is not about short term, it's about long term. That's the reason why we need a girl band. Anyone can come and go, but 20 years later, AKB remains. So you have to set a clear goal. This is not just about singer. We want to make it to be long-term, sustainable. In Japan, 20 years already. See, everything is about business, but you don't see what I'm seeing. That's why. You see, that's a problem. Okay? So that is the thing. Okay, let me tell you my background a bit. Actually, probably some of you might have known me already. Okay, in the hangout, we talk about the hangout later. Okay, this is my name. My name is Willard, but just call me Will. Just call me Will in English because English people call me Will because where there's a will, there's a way. You got it? Okay, actually, I was a former marketing head until this year. Okay, I changed to be the dean, and then I had a degree in finance before. At that time, I did not know anything about marketing. So I changed to marketing. I used to work for Procter & Gamble. I used to work for IBM. And then I moved to Yale, and after that, I moved to Oxford. And then if you saw me on the TV, this is SME feedback, but you don't see me because I was behind the scene. For anyone who come to the final round, they get a chance to talk to me. The more I talk with the SME, the more I understand and realize and I start to realize, why most SME in Thailand are not successful. Because they have no marketing. They have no marketing sense. So that's why we changed to start up. I was on Apple TV after this time. It's like a Shark Tank, And the one I was a judge to give the money to them. Okay? So the more I talk to these people, the more I understand, what missing. They don't understand marketing. They don't understand consumer insight. Let's say they start a restaurant and they call Nong Lek restaurant. I said, why you call this restaurant as Nong Lek? Oh, Nong Lek is my daughter, name of my daughter. How about this hotel? Why you call this hotel? Oh, it's my mother. Okay, sorry man. If you have the restaurant named after your daughter, you let your daughter eat. Okay? If you name the hotel after your mom, you let your mom stay. So you don't brand the hotel, the restaurant based on what you want. You brand everything your business based on what customer want. Okay? Marketing is supposed to be easy, but difficult because people are more likely to be selfish. Why you name like that? This is bad. Okay, so every time you communicate, you have to understand marketing. And when you understand the digital disruption, if you have critical thinking, my topic when I was asked, you have to think another round. People call digital disruption, but why don't you say disrupt the digital? You see? So everything about thinking. Unfortunately, people, a small restaurant, or SME in Thailand, they don't understand marketing good enough. Okay, let's take a break 15 minutes and come back. Okay, we talk about, disrupt the digital even more.